Have you ever thought about what the future of civilization would look like? Well, the future has already been started, and you'd be amazed to know that Saudi Arabia has already started a much more ambitious megaproject that is thought to be a gateway to the other world. The moment you step into it, you would step into a new reality, as inside you'll find everything you could have imagined for the future. Racetracks for flying cars, and more than 80 entertainment and cultural venues are what makes this megacity something from another world. Meet the Macabre, derived from the Arabic word for cube, a massive city within a city, complete with racetracks for flying cars and immersive experiences that would mimic other planets or worlds where everything seems unreal. So, what exactly is in this megacity, and what are the amenities it provides? We will talk about that in today's video, and we'll get you inside the Saudi Arabia megaproject, which is the size of 20 Empire State Buildings. So, watch the video until the end, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe to it and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any future videos. Getting back to the video, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, is well renowned for his extravagant wealth. And now, to redevelop his nation's capital city of Riyadh, he has introduced a massive program that would be implemented by the new Maraba Development Company. The most notable feature is that it has a massive cube-shaped building in the middle of it named the Macabre. This building has the capacity to accommodate 20 Empire State Buildings. As part of its plans to make the kingdom's economy less dependent on oil, Saudi Arabia is working on this incredibly ambitious project. It is predicted that this megaproject will create a substantial number of employment opportunities, which will contribute to the growth of the private sector, as well as uncover the unfathomable potential of real estate and infrastructure, both of which have the capacity to decentralize an economy that is built on oil. The Macabre will be the biggest superstructure ever constructed anywhere in the globe, with colossal dimensions of 400 meters in length, width, and height each. According to the sources, it is being constructed in the traditional architectural style of Najd and will house what is being called the world's first immersive experiential destination. This destination will feature outstanding technological and digital innovations, as well as outstanding holographic technology that will be able to transport you to Mars one day. The Macabre is anticipated to house a colossal tower that will be perched on a spiraled base and provide unmatched views of the surrounding area. On top of this will be a building that will provide 2 million square meters worth of luxurious hospitality space. The walls of the inside of this unbelievable structure will be covered with electronic displays that stretch from floor to ceiling and will be used for presentations. Hence, it's possible that you would stare at the biggest Xbox ever inside the cube. The Macabre shines brilliantly as the crown gem due to the fact that it would give more than 25 million square kilometers of floor surface, 104,000 housing properties, 9,000 fancy hotels, 980,000 square meters of commercial space, 1.4 million square meters of office buildings, 620,000 square meters of entertainment facilities, and 1.8 square meters of communal amenities. Also, it is planned to feature over 80 leisure and cultural venues, in addition to a museum, a University of Science and Design, a multifunctional theater, and other similar establishments. Further, if you live there, you would be within a walking radius of its own internal transportation system of no more than 15 minutes. In addition to this, it will take no more than 20 minutes to travel to the airport. Inside this enormous cube, the facade of which will be designed in the traditional Najd architectural style of the area, will be the world's first immersive destination, which will be constructed via the use of digital and virtual technology, together with the most cutting-edge holographic. This project will also be constructed around the idea of sustainability. It will have green spaces as well as walking and cycling trails, all of which will contribute to an improved quality of life by encouraging more physically active lives as well as activities that bring the community together. In addition to this, it will include an iconic museum, a university that focuses on technology and design, a multifunctional immersive theater, and progressive entertainment and cultural venues. You will be able to reach the airport using the cube's very own internal transportation system, which will bring you there in around 20 minutes. Although the Public Investment Fund, which is the Saudi Sovereign Wealth Fund, has not disclosed the project's total cost, it is financing it. The project has the objective of generating a projected revenue of 180 billion rials, 48 billion US dollars, as well as several 100,000 jobs. Most importantly for Saudi Arabia, this money will not be directly related to the oil business and may help the country attract both investments from other countries as well as income from tourists. The goal of the initiative, which is a component of Vision 2030, is to further integrate the nation into the global community. It joins other ambitious proposals, such as the city of Neom, whose architectural concept asks for the creation of an artificial moon, and a linear metropolis named The Line, which is expected to be slightly longer than 100 miles. If you're wondering when tourists will really be able to witness this next wonder of the Middle East, then you won't have to wait long, as the Megaproject is expected to open to the public in the year 2030 under the leadership of the Crown Prince. It is being constructed as a part of the country's Vision 2030, and the government also plans to have it completed in time to host a World Expo in 2030, for which it is a contender along with South Korea, Ukraine, and Italy. Even if Saudi Arabia is able to get money from investors outside of the country still has to deal with another problem that is much harder to solve. Can current technology even allow for such a massive undertaking? Although innovative firms like Lightfield Lab have made significant strides in recent years, holograms on the size of the Megaproject dome remain at best a science-fictional concept. Giant LED displays could certainly do the same thing. The MSG Sphere in Las Vegas is undergoing this transformation, and it is scheduled to debut this year. The inside of this gigantic sphere-shaped theater will be covered by a wraparound screen for an immersive viewing experience. The size of 3 football fields, the screen will be the biggest in the world at 15,000 square meters. Like the Megaproject in Saudi Arabia, it is meant to immerse its viewers in a different world for the duration of the show. Therefore, the screen in the Megaproject sphere would need to be at least 20 times larger than the one in the MSG sphere. Not knowing whether a giant screen mat is even possible to construct adds to the mystery. The massive lake that would form on the cube's roof, if it were filled with millions of liters of water, is also a cause for concern. Thus, the cube must be made to withstand harsh conditions and be impervious to water. Leaks from the lake would be a disaster for the expensive equipment that is buried under it. That is to say, the cube might never be finished because neither the money nor the right tools are available. Yet, there is a third possibility worth considering. The cube might be constructed someday, although perhaps in a scaled-down, less ambitious version with a length of 200 meters or so rather than 400. If it were just 100 meters tall, it would still be the tallest cube-shaped structure in the world. It would be inferior to existing designs, but it would be preferable to doing nothing. Although the future holds no certainties, the next several years are sure to be exciting. Depending on how things go, the Megaprojects may or may not be ready for the public by 2030, but we would have to wait and see for ourselves. That was all for today's video. We hope you've enjoyed the video. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. Moreover, if you're new and haven't subscribed to the channel yet, remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any useful and informative videos. Thank you for watching.